Hello, I'm Matthew Benz from Central Plains Weather Center, leading forecaster there. Here, look at a short range and long range update here for the Central Plains. First of all, we're going to be looking at the snow potential here into Monday, Sunday night into Monday, seeing what the potential snowfall amounts and everything is. But first, we're going to go through it in time from tonight. So here it is. Basically, here it is tonight. This is around 6 o'clock here. You see snow starting to develop here in Nebraska into Iowa. Also some wintry mix here in northern Kansas. As we fast forward through here, you see it starts out with some rain and some wintry mix before the front comes through. With the cool Arctic air up here and maybe some a little bit warmer temperature down before the front really passes through. And as we throw through time, you see there's still rain here across much of the Central Plains. You got some snow starting to develop in Missouri and northwest Kansas. And then it really changes into snow, some not pretty heavy snow here as well. And if we go through time, again, some nice snowfall amounts possible in here. I think an inch, maybe 2 inches, let's see what this says. And then still some nice snow in here. And it says rain, but this is going to be some light snow flurries in here because it's the 32 lines way down here. If we go through time, and you can see, and it basically goes out here by Saturday. Well, by Saturday, you're going to have probably some leftover flurries here across the area into Monday afternoon, but after that, it just goes by and our weather maker is gone. Now, snowfall amounts here. Let's see what this is. Snowfall amounts. You can see a light dusting possible. Yeah, an inch to 2 inches possible here across most of the Central Plains. Not really a big snowmaker, obviously. More of a snowmaker here in Illinois, but here in the Central Plains, about an inch to 2 inches is very possible. I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe a 3-inch report somewhere because of the heavy nature of the snow and the cold front potential with their kind of area here. And we'll look at temperature as well. There is an Arctic front coming through. We're going to see what it does to the temperatures. And as we go through time, again, this is today. It's tomorrow. It's very very cold here. So you can see if we go through time, you see the Arctic air starting to fill up here north of the Central Plains and starting to come down. You see there's that cold front basically coming through. And again, with the snow pack, an inch or 2 inches added onto our snowpack already we've had since that last winter storm, you can see there's more like cold air. This cold air is going to amplify and give us more cold air here this time. You see by Tuesday, there could be some negative readings here as you go through time again. I wouldn't be surprised to see some single digits to even below zero temperatures here in the Central Plains, especially Iowa and Nebraska, maybe parts of Kansas and northern Missouri. I think Oklahoma, you're not in any cold as here, but you're still going to be maybe single digits here. But again, wherever that snowpack is at, that's where you're going to have your negative below zero temperatures. All right. So that's your short range. Here is the reports from the snowfall from the last winter storm we just had. That was on Thursday, and you can see there was a reported 2 to 4 here from Saline to Manhattan, and so basically this was just a Kansas, more Nebraska event. Nothing here in Oklahoma, just a Kansas basically. An inch to 2 here across Hutchinson, Great Bend, and Wichita. You see you got an inch. Tracing an inch. I didn't hear people from Wichita saying I got an inch. Here where I live, we got 2 inches, and then again a swath of 2 to 4 where the heavy snow really came down. You can see this is from National Observers out of Topeka with some 4 to 5 amounts here just north of Salina and here. And you can see there's just that heavy band because you can see there's an inch here, 2 inches here, but you see there's barely any snow over here. So the heavy band was basically set up right here and dissipate as it moved eastward. Alright, now we're going to go to a long range portion of the video, basically 7 to 10 days out here. We're not going to go past 240 or 240. Now we're going to transition to time. We're going to go to the EPS also through here. But first of all, we're going to the European control for the next 10 days. And you can see that Arctic air is trying to fill down here by, again, that's it. There he is, your Arctic air trying to fill down. You got that nice blocking, so you're going to have some nice cold here in the central United States, Central Plains. As you go through time, again, there's a potential weather maker I want to talk about here across the area next weekend. This is going to be a very difficult forecast, in my opinion, because of kind of the evolution of this upper low, and you can see there's just basically, in my opinion, there's just an active pattern regime here as we head through an area. And again, we're going to go to vorticity here. There is potential for something next weekend, but again, that's so far out there, I don't want to talk about it. Just to say there's potential for something there. And if it loads for me, and if we go through time, you see you got a nice little cutoff low up here for some reason, but you see there's a nice little trough develops, and it basically turns into a nice cutoff low in this area over here. I mean, it looks pretty good in there. The GFS also, I have it set up here. Sorry about that. I have it set up. GFS also is trying to show something as well. There's a couple of differences in the models here. As you can see, we've got what's going on. Basically, the same thing here. You can see that Arctic air filling in at I don't know. This might be 12. This might be 12C. I don't want it to be 12C. Let's see. Select cycle. Yeah, this is 12C. We go 0C. All right. Sorry about that. Anyways, this is the GFS 0Z. You can see that cold air filling down from Canada here. You can see there it is. That's troughing. You can throw it through time, and you can see that's not. There's some active pattern here. You can see this. What this does is it keeps the energy. It keeps the whole energy here and ejects a crowd flow across the area on Sunday, and the European holds back the energy, has this little energy flowing out, and then a bigger crowd flow coming down through here. I'm going to be interested to see the 12Z does. You can see by 240. Again, active pattern here. You're going to see consistent troughs digging down like this, and it's possible this could happen this way. I mean, it's very possible. We're going to go to the EPS now. Kind of compare the EPS to compare the EPS basically now to the there we go. Okay. To the GFS. See what the kind of the height anomaly is. Go through time here, and we'll go through it really quickly here. You can see there's a cold air again. EPS supporting that. Now we're going to pay attention now to day 7 and 8. See what's kind of evolves here throughout the model run. You can see a nice big trough. It has a developing trough. I mean, it's agreeing, so there's going to be a big trough here. The question is, what does it do? Does it go down southwest and take up and become a cross flow? That's the big question we have. And you can see it basically does a nice little south thing of Kansas here. You can see by 240, you got another developing trough. But again, I think the GEFF, the European has a good idea on this, of seeing maybe potential for that. Let's see what the ensembles do in a minute. If I can find the parameter. Okay, there we go. We'll see what the GFS does here. This is I don't want 0Z. I want 0Z. Okay, we're on 0Z. All right. So what it does here, again, there's a nice trough. Again, you got the northwest trough starting to dig down to the central conus, southwest. And what it does, it stays north, and it takes it through the central plains. Again, you're going to have, there's a storm system in here. Details so far out very scarce, so we're going to have to keep an eye on this. But there's a general idea here from the GFS of very active pattern setting up across much of the central United States. You can see active pattern continue the active pattern here until late January, and overlay that with the cold that's supposed to settle in. I mean, that's recipe for winter storm potential. So, I mean, just keep an eye on it. Again, that's a recipe for winter storms. You can see the 5-day means. You can see there's a nice barothelic zone here that I like to look at. Nice barothelic zone right in here. You can have an active storm track somewhere in here, supporting some winter storm potentials down into the central plains and across this area. We haven't had a good winter so far. I do think the better winter chances are coming up for better winter storm potentials. That's just really all for today. Hope you guys really enjoy this long range update. More updates to come this week. And thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.